All right, guys, check this out. Got my Morimoto brewed soy sauce. Got wasabi. I got this beautiful piece of salmon. Oh my God. Holy, oh my God. Hey guys, here's my secret to making silky, buttery, delicious, restaurant-style salmon sashimi anytime I want it. And guess what? I get it from Costco. Can you believe that? In this video, I'm going to show you step by step all the secrets, tips, and techniques to turn this into this. Now, I already know what you're going to ask. Is it safe to eat raw salmon from Costco? Well, here's what I'm going to tell you. The short answer is yes. I've been using Costco salmon to make sushi and sashimi for nearly 20 years. And as long as you know how to select it and how to prepare it, you'll get very good results. I'll cover that in this video. Now, the only two reasons that salmon wouldn't be safe to eat raw would be, number one, it has parasites in it, and number two, it's simply just spoiled. These two things could definitely make you sick. But with proper preparation and selection, I'll show you how to avoid these things and get safe to eat delicious salmon sashimi every time. Now the next question you might ask is, does Costco sell sushi grade salmon? Well, sushi grade isn't an official thing, not in North America anyways. But when we talk about sushi grade, it really just means three things. That the fish is parasite free, that it has good texture, and excellent taste. All things Costco salmon provides. All right, now let's get into selection. You'll notice at Costco that we have farmed Atlantic salmon and we have wild salmon. Now it's very important that you choose the farmed Atlantic salmon and not the wild, because wild salmon has parasites. There's nothing to prevent it from having parasites. Costco's farmed salmon comes from these beautiful aqua farms in Norway where they're kept in these big pens in the open salt water of the ocean, and everything is controlled from what the salmon eats, where the salmon can go, where it can't go. Everything is a controlled environment. It's sustainable. There's so much science behind it. It's amazing. I could go into a whole, half an hour documentary about this, but here's what I'm going to say. They're able to ensure that the salmon don't have any parasites, and just as importantly, they're able to feed it a certain way so that you get these beautiful little water pigs that are just like fatty and, they just yield such plump, juicy, delicious, flavorful flesh. And that's what makes it perfect for sashimi. Okay, so now we're at Costco and we're selecting our piece of salmon. And very simply, I just look them over. And the first thing I avoid is any big tears. See, this one has like a big gash on it. So I just want one that doesn't have any tears in it, because I want to take that loin of salmon out and I want to make sure it's nice and uniform without any tears. The second thing I do is I look at the date on the tag and I make sure that I get one that's been put out on the same day that I'm there. Okay, normally they put out the salmon 2 to 3 times a week, so I just make sure that I'm there on the day they put them out. Now, the third thing is not a huge deal, but if you tilt the package, you see some of them are wet on the inside. They have a lot of juices, and some of them are kind of drier. I tend to go for the ones that are a little bit drier. See, like this one doesn't really have any juice. That's a good one. Now, the most important thing is going to be smell. So you can take your chances and take it home and smell it, or you can theoretically poke a little hole in the plastic and smell it at the store. Now, I'm not saying that I do that, but theoretically, somebody could, right? All right, so we have our salmon. Now let me show you the few easy steps we got to do to turn this into this. But now back to this. All right, so let's remove the wrap. Okay, and if you didn't do this at Costco already, this is the very first thing that you're going to do, and it's actually the most important thing you're going to do, is you're going to smell it. That smells good. It should smell really clean and fresh, just like the ocean, and it should not stink. If it stinks at all, it is not good. Do not eat it. Your nose was put on your face to be able to detect which foods you should eat and which foods you shouldn't. So trust your nose, always. All right, next we're going to give it a nice little rinse with some cold water on both sides. Okay, I'm going to put down some paper towel. Okay, we're going to dry it with some paper towel. Now what I like that they've done is they've removed the skin. Okay, so it's nice and easy to handle. All right, now this is how we look at the salmon. Okay, down here is the belly. This is the top loin, or the back of the salmon. Okay, this is the rear end of the salmon, and this is the front of the salmon. So we're gonna split this up into 4 pieces. Okay, so the rear end of the salmon, I'm gonna cut about there. Okay, and then we're gonna see this line right here in the middle. Okay, we're gonna cut it along that line. Okay, so a nice sharp knife. There we go. So now we have 4 pieces. Okay, the best for sashimi is this top loin here. This is also very good for sushi and sashimi. These 2 pieces back here, we can use for cooking, we can use them for poke, or we can give them to the cat. But we're gonna cure the whole thing. So let's put them on a sheet pan. All right, now we got these beautiful pieces of salmon. And in order to make them even safer to eat and better tasting, we're gonna cure them. Okay, so I'm not gonna get too fancy with this. I'm just gonna cure it with regular Morton's iodized salt. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is put some salt on the bottom. Okay, and then liberally over top. All right, you can rub that salt in. And what the salt is gonna do is it's going to kill all the bacteria on the surface, if there are any, and it's gonna draw out some moisture, so we have a better texture. Okay, so this will go in the fridge for about 30 minutes. In the fridge over the next 30 minutes, you'll be able to see that that salt is drawing a lot of water out of that salmon, and that's gonna give us a better texture. Okay, now we're gonna very gently rinse the salt off of that salmon. I'm gonna gently pat dry each piece. Now another thing that I like to do is put seasoned rice vinegar on the salmon. This adds an extra layer of flavor and an extra layer of curing. So if the salt missed any bacteria, the vinegar will get them. So what I like to do is just drizzle a little drizzle just like that, and just take a brush and give it a little brush with vinegar. And these will go in the fridge for another 10 minutes. Okay, so these have come out of the fridge, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pat the vinegar off of these things. All right, and now they're ready for sashimi. Okay, now I'm gonna take a nice knife. This is my Seiyosaku Japanese knife. I really like this knife. It was sent to me by a very nice gentleman in Japan, and I love it. It's super sharp and light, and well, yeah. Anyways, that's my knife. All right, so let's start cutting this. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Now this piece here, I'm actually gonna store for later. This is all I'm gonna eat today. I got my soy sauce here. Now this soy sauce I actually got from Morimoto's restaurant in Orlando, and let me tell you something, this soy sauce changed my life. Okay guys, here's the moment of truth. Okay, put a little wasabi on there. All right guys, check this out. Got my Morimoto brewed soy sauce. Oh my God. Got wasabi. I got this beautiful piece of salmon. Oh my God. Holy shit, this is so good. Oh my God. Guys, I'm telling you, this salmon from Costco is insane. If you want good sashimi, go to Costco right now, follow the instructions in this video, and I guarantee you'll have some crazy good sashimi for dinner. And visit Morimoto's restaurant in Orlando, slip the server a few dollars, and you might get lucky enough to walk away with a little container of this soy sauce. Crazy. Oh my God, look at that. Load that up with some wasabi. Dip it in the Morimoto's. Okay, ready? Here we go again. Oishii! Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wasabi, wasabi, wasabi. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. Guys, I'm gonna go eat this. I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. All right, guys, now you have all this leftover salmon and you want to put it away for later. So what you do is you cut it into manageable sized pieces. You want to wrap each piece in some paper towel. Okay, I got my vacuum sealer, vacuum bag, and there you go, guys, ready for the freezer. Thaw this out in your fridge overnight and you have some beautiful sashimi. All right, now these rear tail pieces, you can either cut them lengthwise like this, and this would go inside of a sushi roll, or what I like to do is make some poke. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut them and over here I can make some poke, or I can freeze them and then we can make poke later. Put a little piece of paper towel in there. That way it might catch any moisture that comes up. We have a nice vacuum sealed bag of salmon poke for later. Thank you guys very much for watching this video and for supporting my channel. I love making these videos for you guys. So please continue to subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up, comment in the sections below, because the more you subscribe to my channel, the more time I can spend making videos like these just for you. So thank you guys once again very much for your support. I will see you on the next video.